Hello, testing. I nearly said here's testing, like here's Johnny. Like some axe-wielding maniac. I don't know where that came from. Here's testing. No, hello testing, how we doing? Hello testing, I'm Dave. Amazing. Right, I'm so happy you've had like a really great trip though. Like I'm very jealous. That like, yeah, that trip sounds incredible. And as Jess says, please make sure you share all of the pictures. I'd love to see what you get up to. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah. Also, for the music today, I'm using YouTube instead of Spotify for the first time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing this instead because I was speaking to Jess about this, and I think that it would be fine. There would be a way to filter it. But every single year for the last couple of years, my Spotify Wrapped has just been Game Chops and Mikkel because I've just had Zelda and Chill and Pokemon and Chill play in the background for these bits. They've always been like spot number 3 or 4 or something like that in my like top 5. So I'm gonna make an effort to start using YouTube. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Ultimately, it's still good music. But yeah, all right. Without further ado, I think we're gonna get into Tell Me Why. So, for anyone who missed it, I think we're a good chunk into episode 3 now. To a point where I feel pretty confident in saying that we might even wrap things up today. I don't want to fully commit to that in case we're not. But you know what? Why not? I'll say it. I'll do it for the bit. I'll do it for the bit. Then if we'll have release a selection of lo-fi gaming beats, you can use it. But oh really? Okay. You know if they're royalty free, Jess? Because if they're safe for Twitch, then I might actually start using a nice little like package of things that aren't just Game Chops like Zelda and Pokemon remixes. But that could be a really good shout. That could be a really good alternative, actually. No idea. I'll look into it. Perfect. But yeah, if that's the case, then I'm very happy to try some other bits out. I just don't want Twitch to start muting stuff, I guess, as like intro music. And I don't want it to be completely silent. So I'd rather something than nothing. But yeah. Tell me why you're loading. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to click it. I have to click the game. I forgot this is how things work. My bad. Alright, we're gonna continue. So we're in episode 3. We basically tried to get some closure with a few people. Notably Sam. I think we got some big closure with as Allison. As well as Eddie. Allison's got some closure with as well. What else is there? I feel like we've got a few other things as well. Tyler is getting close to Michael. I guess that's more or less what we've done so far in episode 3. And oh, we also learnt through an old picture of Allison and Tyler's mother that when this place was built, there was a hidden room, if you like, that was here. And the twins have now gone off to find it, and this is where we are now. It looks like it's full of a bunch of little puzzly bits, so yeah, I have no idea where to start. This might be the whole stream, is just us doing this, so bear with me.
Yeah, it's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Marianne, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay, spot the differences.
Okay. Apparently, it's royalty free. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jess. I'll have a little look into that then. We might even start some of the streams going into next week with that, so thank you. Let's see. Okay, so what are the differences? I feel like if we're going off of visuals, then
It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. Or not. The Mad Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Marianne.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right.
Huh. A pink flower. Was that in the original picture?
it looks like it is. Yeah.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle.
Oh,
It
true.
looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich?
Could be that.
Did she add that flower? Is that like a innocence lost kind of thing? Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something. But not in this version? Maybe that branch looks a little bit different? I don't know. Is there an extra star here? Or am I just
That's a very,
imagining that?
very small thing to pick up on if there is. It looks alright though.
Does his smile look different to you?
What's different? So the hand
Or not?
is gone. The goblins are
Or not?
not there.
Wait.
Smile is the same. Okay, no,
Not.
not that one.
Title is different.
Pile is different. There wasn't a castle there.
Maybe not.
Those two that are there.
Figured anything out yet?
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
I think we got that one. So the smile was fine. That flower looks the same, I think. Yeah, both of those look fine. Okay. Is there
Okay.
anything else
Spot
we
the
can interact
differences.
with? Oh, is it the other way around, maybe?
Really grasping at straws here.
So spot the differences as in like...
It's just a random star. No special. Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really think that means anything.
So is it the hands and stuff? Okay, so I think we were in the right track the first time. So there was no hands.
Never mind. That's nothing.
There was a castle. Title was different.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
The goblins weren't there. There we go. Okay, so it's the other way
That's it.
round. That's what it
Whoa.
was.
What's in there? Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okay.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Have a look.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
Okay.
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that. I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
Maybe that's why. Maybe she wanted to get away from it all. I don't know.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
Aw.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Hmm.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No, but it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
Oh, okay. Maybe she wanted to chase her dreams, but she was forced into something else. I don't know. Okay.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
Yeah, it's pretty... Yeah.
You think the guy with her is Brett? From the letter?
I would guess so.
It makes sense, wouldn't it? Okay. Right, so we have a few bits to work with.
See that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
Oh,
All
okay.
these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't
Ah,
they?
okay.
Well, some of them do anyway.
So
Maybe
maybe
that's
a
it then.
bird.
Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
There was a bird in the cage, so maybe a bird there, I don't know. I assume ballet.
Princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
Yeah. Then is there like a motive for that? So there's... What are these? I assume that's law. Is that accounting? I think that's medical related. Engineering? I think that might be engineering
The
over
wise
there.
princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
Maybe that one. Was Brett an
What's the
artist?
gold lady do? Is
Oh.
that it?
It's opening.
Oh, it did it? Hell yeah. I guess that would make sense for why... If she didn't want... Just putting pressure on, maybe Brett was like an artist or something, I don't know.
What's in there this time?
Let's see. This is an interesting way of like... going through somebody's past, having it all like laid out like this. Okay. Is that the place? Is that where we are now?
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy. Oh, so that's how she found the house.
Okay.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her.
Yeah.
Where was prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us?
Huh. Okay.
Her father.
Yeah, okay, her mum passed away. Aw. The dad sounds actually kind of concerned. Oh shit, okay. Okay. It's better to say something than nothing.
What the hell? Mary Ann was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Yeah.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Interesting, okay. So, OL.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Oh no, okay.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
So, Gold Lady's Castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This is the princess's. It seems like it's not doing anything.
Okay.
Maybe it's broken?
Let's see. So we start there for sure. Maybe this is in a slightly different order, so we do that,
Some sort of clock?
then that.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flower. This is
Then-
the princess's house.
That, and then that.
This looks like a dinner. Damn it. Why is nothing happening?
Okay, do all of them have dates on them, maybe? It might be like a... Alright,
It's the Gold Lady's castle.
that's definitely the first place. Let me check in here again. Game? Okay. Let's have a look, see.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Oh, the clock is a clock repair thing. Okay, it's not just time going by, it's a clock repair thing. Okay. Right, so... Let's see. What was the year on this? Is there a year? No, I didn't mean to put it down. I need it. When was this? All of the dates are highlighted, which is helpful.
Both of her parents kind of sound like jerks.
Right,
I would have
1996
run away too.
is when that happened. Was it 95? It's one of the two. Yeah, her parents didn't sound... I don't know. Parents didn't sound great.
Salmonberry Park.
June 92. Okay.
Is that some kind of commune?
Looks
June
like
92. June 92.
So weird.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Okay.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
There's none
Look
of...
at him. He's so young and happy.
Maybe the castle's at the end. I actually don't know. I don't know. No, it can't be. Maybe the castle's right at the end. Okay, so... Start here,
What's that plant thing on top?
then
Some
there,
sort of clock?
then the
This
house,
is the princess's house.
then the
This
meeting.
looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. That's the Gold Lady. Come on.
Hmm.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear, and this is the princess's house. That's the Gold Lady. Come on. That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Do all
This
of them
looks
have
like a
to...
dinner party with
light
the old
up,
bear
maybe?
and the very old beaver.
Hmm.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
So we know that... The clock thing was before this. I'm pretty sure this is June...
Salmonberry Park. Huh.
Just says June, that's
Is that
annoying.
some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. with
Both of her parents kind of sound like jerks. I would have run away too.
96, okay. I don't know, it's either it's at the beginning or the end. Let's try that again. So
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
she then did
what's
this,
that plant thing on top?
then did
Oh,
this.
those are some sort of clock?
Maybe they had like a dinner party and then she got the house.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear. This is the princesses. Come on.
I have a feeling I just have to light them all up, right? What if I
This looks
start
like
with
a
that?
dinner party with the old bear.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, that's the Gold Lady's castle. This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? Come on.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, that's the Gold Lady's castle. Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the bear. This is the princess's house. That's the Gold Lady. Come on.
Alison, do you have anything to help me here, please?
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? I'm trying to make sense of the castle in the bottom left corner.
Well, it's like we were saying. The Gold Lady lived in one, so it probably represents Marianne's childhood home.
That's the Gold Lady. Come on. That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
This looks like a dinner party with some sort of clock. This is the princesses. Come on.
I feel like it's got to be the childhood house has to be the thing at the
What's
end,
that
right?
plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock. This looks like a dinner party with this is the princess's house. That's the Gold Lady. Come on.
I genuinely don't know what to do
You
differently.
need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
I know what they all
What's up
are,
with the
so
salmonberry flowers?
I think those probably represent the commune she stayed at after she moved out.
okay. So I'm not going crazy, right? The things that we got highlighted as dates to remember in here are as follows, right? We got
Wow.
1992.
She worked for a watchmaker in
for the
Juneau before she
watchmaking.
moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Then we've got
Both of her parents
1996.
kinda sound like jerks. I would have run away too.
1996, they died. And then June 92 again.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole... Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
It's annoying the pictures don't have dates as well, not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, maybe... I feel the clock has to be first, right?
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers. Some sort of clock. This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the... That's the gold lady. Come on.
Hmm.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? What's the deal with this picture of the princess eating dinner with her animal buddies?
Well, the beaver is Eddie's mother, and the bear is Sam. And we know she met Sam and Carol after she moved to Delos. So...
Okay, I think the castle has to be first,
That's
right?
the gold lady's castle.
I think it has to be. So then we
What's
go to
that
here.
plant thing on top?
Oh, those are
Then
some
it's the
sort of
clock. Then that. Then that. That would make sense.
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the
Oh,
old bear
okay.
and the very old beaver.
Slightly different order. That's why
Yes.
I shouldn't have let my
What's
I
in
shouldn't
there?
have
Another
let that get
letter?
away. I was so confident that the castle was suddenly, because the date's highlighted, right? The 1996 is highlighted, so I thought it meant that that was at the end for when like everything. Because yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Look. Okay, I'm gonna need to read that. Oh god, here there's more. Jessica, welcome in. Good old Book of Goblins, I know, right? A classic bit of literature. It's good stuff. How you doing, dude? Okay.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God. It makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life.
I'm doing good. Thanks, dude. I'm doing good.
And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but All I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Well, that's next, and we've got the combination now. I'm told that
Okay,
thanks is the OG British response, and you say I'm fine, thanks, even if you're not not 90% of the time. Yeah, it's, how do I put it? I feel like as a nation we're quite repressed. Like, I think we just plod on. You know what I mean? I feel like even if things are a little bit shit, we're just like, we gotta try and make light of it. I think it's a very typical English thing. Oh, I'm doing fine. Inside, I'm a fucking mess. But I'm fine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing okay though, I promise. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Exactly. You gotta play it down, right? You can't be a Debbie Downer and be too brutally honest, but you can't also gloat. You're 100% right, Jessica. You can't. There's an etiquette to being as middle of the road as possible, right? And that's, again, it's a very British thing. But yeah.
So, how do we open it?
Okay, so there's a bunch of things here. So Ol or oh, I have an idea. I think the child's name might have been Leo, based on this color combination here as well.
Should be easy enough.
So it's like a reveal of the name. There we go. Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Oh. We're doing the MTV Cribs thing right now. Like when they do the record scratching and they're like they're going down like some corridor or something like that. You know what I mean? Sorry, I don't know why I said this. Is a very serious moment. Our English teacher in primary school always used to tell us about the poster she had in her classroom. There's a poster of a dude all wounded in bandages saying, "I'm fine, thanks." that's the most English, oh sorry, British shit I've ever heard. That's literally the that sounds very accurate.
She noticed. Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Oh, I need to go back and check the first bit.
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard.
Also, why would she have gone to the effort
There's one more
to make
thing I
it
need
if
to
not?
see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can I read that again? There
Come
was
on.
a thing
Go
I
to the
forgot.
dock. It's time to finish this.
Oh shit, are we about to see what actually happened? Can I want to check this one more time. So I didn't actually read that properly.
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff.
You're the
we can
second
take a crack
British
at these.
person to completely agree with everything there. Yeah, accept that as fact, honestly. It's addressed to us, yeah. Of course we're meant to see it. Okay.
He was so young. baby blanket.
Oh. Yeah, we're about to see some really traumatic stuff, I think.
Here, the secret keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds.
Oh, we can put all of them down.
Back in your pond, Big Frog. There you go, stalwart moose.
We missed one. I can't believe we missed the bear.
The Ice King goes in the forest,
We-
obviously.
We have one missing. We nearly got
We'll
all
let
of
the
them.
mangy muskrat have his rock back.
I can't believe it.
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle.
Fuck. I'm so annoyed we didn't get the bear statue. We were one off. That's the equivalent of like... This is gonna be a really weird thing to compare it to. You know in a Steam sale or something? Or like you play a game on Steam and you're like, shit, I actually have nearly all of the trading cards for this. And then you check and you got no like free trading card slot things left and you got to pay for them after that. That's the same feeling. Also, there's a lot more shit going on. Have we got more stuff we can do? Oh, I've got more I can put over here, right? Oh no, I missed more than a few. Okay.
The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail.
Yeah, okay, we missed more than a
Moonhag's gotta
couple.
be imprisoned in her lake. Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot.
I mean, we got a lot of them. Oh, they're all... Oh, that's cute. There's one for each story. That's cute. Honestly, like... I know that the whole situation's fucked, but... An A for effort for, like, the layout and everything.
Crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. Then you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story.
Oh, wait, is this... Can we unlock more? Wait, how many are we missing? Not enough to justify that, but maybe we'll get some more deep thought from doing this. I don't know.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the...
Didn't they take some of the princess's clothes?
Okay, if we go off of what's visible...
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? Or not.
Yeah, fruit was probably there. They took spoons.
What if they took some spoons? Some
I don't think they
Flour.
took flour.
for the cake, maybe? Maybe not. Did they steal candy?
They probably had sweets or something, right?
I'm pretty sure they stole some.
Did they steal eggs? I guess they
Eggs?
did.
Wait. That's
Oh,
it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
oh, that's so cute. Okay, I don't think we're gonna have the rest of these, which is very sad. I feel like we've lost them, but
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story.
old bear's gifts for the princess. Looks like
What
a
did he give her again?
lawfish.
Why don't we open up the book and check?
A newly bloomed bluebell? Maybe not. Huh. Fresh caught salmon? Hazelnuts. Actually,
Okay, a handful of ripe berries and a newly bloomed bluebell. Okay,
I'm not sure.
berries and a bluebell.
A newly bloomed bluebell? Some roses, maybe? Or not.
Oh no,
Wait. Huh. Fresh caught a handful of ripe berries?
there we go. Oh,
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Yeah. Sam... Sam, I think, was a bit attached. And that might be an understatement, but Sam is giving big, like... I don't think it's inherently creepy, I just think it's, like... It's very difficult to let go sometimes. Or, like, accept that, you know,
The crafty
somebody
goblin's
might not
good
feel the
beans.
same way as
Of
you do.
course, the goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
They broke open the beehive for the bear. They helped fix the beaver dam. Or not. They helped fix the beaver dam. They hugged the princess when she was crying. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. Huh. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. They removed a thorn from the frog's back.
Oh. Okay, pelican story, where we at? Okay, the moose, the bear. The moose, the bear, and the princess. Okay.
Or not. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe not.
There we go.
Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
We get some additional closure with people through this, which I think is interesting. Okay. Right, one more to do.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah, she fixed the roof shingles. She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She turned the power back on. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. She repaired the water leak. She fixed the broken window. Maybe not. Wait. Maybe not. Actually, I'm not sure. She...
Okay. Shingles on the roof, the planks off the walls, and even bent the post. Okay.
Fix the broken window. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. Maybe not.
There we go.
All right. Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Aw. That's sad. Okay, well...
I wish she just explained all this to us.
Okay. Well, we nearly got everything. We didn't quite get everything, but we nearly got everything.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find. I wish she just explained all this to us.
We don't really have the figures. That's sad. I wish we had more. Oh well.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yeah, let's do it.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Alright. Well. This is gonna be hard. I still don't think I've pieced together everything, so I'm interested to see what the actual outcome is
What are
here.
we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Uh-oh. You're gonna be the guy from the boat?
Almost.
I genuinely don't know. Wait, is it Sam? Not Sam. Is it... It's Thingy's cousin.
Tom
The cousin,
Vecchi's
what am
our
I saying?
father?
Tom.
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have.
Tom
That's what she didn't
knew.
want to tell us.
Tessa
God,
knew.
Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Yikes, okay. I didn't actually see that coming. I thought it was gonna be like I genuinely didn't know who it was gonna be. It's kind of fucked up though.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
As long as he doesn't try anything. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting very suspicious, but... I'm scared now.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Yeah, I think he tried to burn down the barn.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
That explains why he was acting very weird.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dickhead.
He's just a fucking coward.
Yeah, that too.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Allie. I'd rather not think about it.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want, as long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
This dude, honestly.
She never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman.
Oh, this guy's such a creep. I hate him.
And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have.
Arsehole.
Caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Okay, before we see this,
That
for context, for Just Kill for anybody else, we learned early in the game, this is big spoilers by the way, we learned early in the game that the sister actually killed the mum, yeah. So, Tom, what we learned at the end of one of the other episodes is that that guy there was there and Marianne was actually threatening Tom at the time. at the dock because Tom was referred to as the Mad Hunter in all of Marianne's stories. The sister did kill the mum, but Tom basically just ran away and let her drown as opposed to trying to help her. And she could have actually lived because she was only stabbed in the side, right? So if Tom had actually like gone in to actually help her and stop her from drowning, that might have meant that she lived. So he was equal part to play, and he like has basically played dumb. He drowned in her blood. No, so she was on the dock when she was stabbed by her daughter, but she then fell in the lake. Yeah. It gets a bit convoluted and confusing, but he was basically a witness to the murder, and he could have helped, or like, you know, her being attacked, and he could have stopped her from actually dying. Yes, the daughter was confused because Tyler, who at that time hadn't transitioned, basically was at the dock, and it gets confusing. It gets confusing. There's a lot of different elements at play. There's a lot of different versions of the story we've heard. But basically, the daughter stabbed in self-defense of the brother. But I still think that whole bit was misconstrued as well. I don't think Tyler was actually threatened to begin with. I think she was threatening the Mad Hunter, also known as Tom, at the dock for something unrelated. And the kid somehow got that twisted. I could be getting that completely wrong. I'm very sorry if I am. But I think that's where we're at. Anyway, Tom let her drown and could have potentially helped her. Oh, here we're getting the deep lore now. This will be it now anyway. This Walter White looking fucker.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. It's his fault.
Oh, didn't she see him? Anyway, he felt threatened by her. He's also their dad, just for further context.
Mad Hunter.
Right, okay, that's it. Right, okay. Right, I've got it now. So, Tom was sneaking around. He went to sort of like... Yeah, he went there. He basically caught her plotting to potentially deal with him because her life was going down the toilet because of him and what had ultimately happened. Then Tyler walked in on her with the shotgun. She felt threatened by Tyler. She felt probably conflicted and saw Tyler. And then this is what's happening now. So Tyler's running away from her and Tyler assumes that she's threatening him. It's very confusing. There's a lot of elements to this. The wait no stop is because she's... Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of layers to this. Or was she actually threatening to kill him? Maybe I'm misinterpreting it. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so she was basically brought to it out of desperation. Tyler walked in, was scared and thought she was
No.
going for him.
No way. You're a fucking
Okay.
liar.
I saw what I
Jesus.
Ugh. You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
He's so
And
manipulative,
Michael?
this guy.
Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
I don't understand why he couldn't just anonymously call 911 or some shit. Yeah, it's... I think he was, like, taken up in the moment and too scared to act. Because ultimately he knew that Marianne was gonna threaten him. If that makes sense.
Allie, you okay?
I don't know.
You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you?
It's difficult.
Did you?
He's a dickhead though, I hate
He's
Tom.
right. I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
I'll explain it in a sec, just Gil. I'll let this play out first. Okay, no worries, dude. Yeah, I don't know if she was.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know.
Don't make me pick.
And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Oh god, okay. Okay, so... Fucking hell, okay.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you! I'm going to...
Fuck, I don't know what to do.
I'm not gonna hurt you. 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 I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm so conflicted.
I'm not gonna hurt you. 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 I'm not gonna hurt you.
Ah, fuck.
I'm not gonna hurt
I
you.
really don't know.
I'm not gonna hurt you. 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 I'm not gonna hurt you.
I think, honestly,
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I think the reason why I'm hesitating so much, I'm just thinking, like,
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I think that Allison has been through so much trauma with having to bear, like, burden and carry the guilt of what happened. I think that hearing Tom's version, it might not be the truth they want to go with. Or the truth they even want to believe, but like, I feel like biting the bullet might have to be what happens. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay, I think we're gonna... The twins... I think they've got each other's backs. I think we've established that now. I think we're gonna believe Tom's version.
I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna hurt you.
Because as much as it hurts me to go through with this for
I'm gonna hurt you.
both of them to process what actually happened, I think that this will at least help them come to terms with what did go down. And hopefully they can then both move on with their lives by moving away, right?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
In my head, I'm still thinking they'll still have the option to move away together. They're not going to be facing charges because of this. I'm going to go with Tom's version. As sad as it is, I've got to go with this one, I think.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. No, please. No, don't do this. Allison, this isn't what... She was going to kill herself. Just herself.
Oh. Oh, that would make a lot more
You
sense than
interrupted her.
threatening Tom.
We got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It
Oh,
was her way
that was
of,
her send-off.
of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey.
So early
hey,
on I was right
it's
about
okay. I'm
what I
here.
initially thought. They didn't know. They couldn't have known. It's... The situation was scary and she was pushed into a corner. That's genuinely heartbreaking.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us us.
Aww.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted the day he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
Aww.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
So sad. Wow, I hadn't pieced 2 and 2 together completely, but fuck, that's depressing as hell. They have closure though, and they have each other. That's so important, right? That's so important. Hell yeah. Welcome back, Jessica. Yeah, sort of. Cool. I don't want to skip a cutscene, so I'll give you the rundown for what you missed in a sec. In case we skip any cutscenes, I don't want to do it accidentally by pressing escape, so. We got some closure though, which is good. You got a buzz cut, let's go.
One last look. I'm good to go.
Is Allison here with us, or?
Hey, it's me.
Oh,
Hey,
you can
me.
play.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep. Gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
Okay. Before we continue, I will catch up with chat quickly as well. Signifies character growth, indeed. Is is Allison an anamorphed eagle? It could be. They very well could be. Who knows? Maybe the phone is the way they can communicate, right? Maybe they got like an eagle phone attached to them. Hey Boogie, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, dude. Okay, so for context, for anyone who wants to know what happened, I got it slightly wrong, Just Kill, because I was confused by the several iterations that we'd seen of what we thought had happened up until then. So what happened is, Marianne was actually about to, and this subject matter is quite dark, I want to preemptively hit people that this might trigger some people. I don't want people to feel, you know, they're in a spot where this might trigger something. Just look out for yourselves. Yeah, this is some potentially quite dark and in some cases life-threatening conversation. Marianne was going to kill herself. Is what everybody walked in on when she was loading the shotgun. What she learned is that, and Jessica, this is answering your earlier question about her motive. She had heard from child services that her children were going to be taken away because she wasn't able to make ends meet for her own children. Or she was deemed not responsible enough to be looking after them. Tom's involvement in the story is that Tom had potentially cheated. I guess it isn't really hinted at, but I guess it is. I guess Tom would have been with Tessa at that point, but Tom would have cheated on Tessa with Marianne, I think is sort of what's hinted at, and Marianne ultimately had the twins because of Tom. Tom's the father, yeah, Tom's their dad. That guy that showed up, that's their dad. And he played dumb all this time and they didn't know. And he lived in this town and worked with Allison for years. And just pretended like he had nothing to do with any of it. Right? Tom came along basically to check in. Tom heard through the window, I'm gonna kill him. But obviously, you know when you say like, this is like, obviously like, not every case is like this, but like, Tom couldn't provide her and the kids. Well, Tom was already married, supposedly, and had his own things going on. I'm not sure if he was running for mayor at that point, but I assume he has his own reasons for sweeping it under the rug, right? No. So Marianne was living on her own, and Tom had cheated with Tom's wife, Tessa, and Marianne was the person that Tom had cheated with, basically. But Tessa was the one that called child services. We don't know if the motive is purely down to the fact that Tom was cheating, or if she actually thought that Marianne wasn't providing enough as a mother. I guess it's probably a combination of the both. But anyway, so that happened. Tom overheard the empty threat of she was going to kill him. And just like that, Robert's your father's brother, literally. But yeah, so then as Marianne was about to kill herself, Tyler walked in, and Tyler had cut his hair. So right at the beginning of the game, we learned that Tyler cut his hair, and he thought that was the reason why their mother had a shotgun and was chasing him, was because she was angry with Tyler cutting his hair, or her hair back then. And yeah, they took it as like a personal, they're angry at me, they're gonna kill me. Binding of Isaac, yeah, sure. Tyler screamed for Allison's help, and then Allison basically stabbed her, just assuming that what went down was, 100% what the case was, right? Kids, it's impulse action, right? The kids didn't know. So Allison killed Marianne. Tyler took the heat for it. And Tom basically stood there in the shadows watching it all happen and did nothing to help. And that's where we're at now. And I assume the twins have just sold the house, which is what's happening at the moment. And yeah.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay.
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome.
That's amazing, yeah. Surgery, yeah, so Tyler is transitioned. And I believe that Tyler is still awaiting a part of their surgery. Which is what was being referenced there. Heard about Tom?
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma's a
Hell yeah,
bitch.
fuck Tom. I'm glad that he got what fucking came to him. That guy, I don't know, just a bit of a snake and a bit of a weasel in it. Not the best of
Okay,
people.
I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive
Hell
safe.
yeah.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
That's amazing. I'm glad that the twins still are gonna plan to like live together, and they're going with Michael as well, which is cool. One last look around the house, eh? Twins are twinning. This is true. The twins have peaked. Remember the first puzzle? Finding the key under the frog statue? Ah, good times.
Seeing it empty is so weird.
Oh yeah, this is
The
odd.
last time we'll ever have to.
It always feels so much more spacious, doesn't it, when you lose all the furniture? It's like, wow, this is pretty big. My kin. My raccoon kin, hello. Chattington app? Dave Chattington, my new name. Cute. Chattington, yep. Chattington. It is a little pickle Pepe. Alright, what else we got? We got anything else out here? You do be chatting though. My favourite one is still the backseating one. I think I've got the Twitch TV emote for that, but it's like a chatting emote behind the chatting emote. Yeah, that one. It tickles me every time. Oh, that's actually really cute. Okay, Sam's a good egg. are... We're gonna take these. We're not gonna take the letter from Sam. No? Okay. We don't need it, apparently. Anything else? I think we're all good. Can't see anything else that's like... screaming out to me right now.
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Shit. Oh, well, at least Tessa has had some good closure as well. That's amazing. So she's left Tom. She's starting over. She's leaving this place. Amazing. A lot of positive growth here from everybody.
Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad that he didn't get in. He can go fuck himself. Send the picture. Amazing he gets signal out here. This is the sort of place where like signal would just be non-existent, right? Damn, the door puzzle. Oh, that didn't look normal. Is that a reaction? Okay. Anything in here? Damn. I will say this place needs a bit of TLC. It's a fixer-upper. I mean, the structure and everything's fine. It's just, you know, you got a nice collection of better Twitch TV emotes. Thank you, thank you.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon.
Good rhyming, Tyler. I'm proud of you. This is sad.
For posterity.
But yeah, at least, you know, like I said, they're getting like closure. They can end the chapter of everything that's gone down. They can start anew. They have each other, which I think is very, very positive. Hopefully it'll give them the chance to move on. Yeah.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Wow, literally commenting on what I just said, Tyler, but you know what? There's something about this though, like I would genuinely like this. Oh, this kind of aesthetic's kind of nice. Nodders, yep. think we're nearly ready to pack up, but can we quickly check out here? Yeah, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Like, even just the view is worth it, right? That's a fucking... Imagine waking up and having that. That's so fucking cool.
I miss this.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
Oh, they're still using the voice as well. That's cute. Alright, well... I think it's time. It's time to say goodbye to this place. I was about to say they got some tomatoes growing. Those are flowers, Dave.
I hope the next goblin family bakes a lot of sand pies in this.
Aw.
Aw, dreamy sigh.
Aw, that's so cute. It's cute that they got together as well. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't see what this said. Hell yeah. Aw, that's so cute. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't know if we want to get traumatized or not, but that's the room. That's the room where it all started. Now it's time to lock up.
It's too bad Tessa closed her cafe. That other place just doesn't quite hit the spot.
I keep thinking about planes in real life as well. That's just there. Okay, well. Here we go.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
I'm gonna potentially have to mute the music. DMCA warning.
Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweight, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember.
Aww.
Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Amazing. I'm too scared of DMCA. I'm so sorry. I don't want this to get muted, so we're gonna Maybe not. We might be alright. I'm gonna keep the music down. Okay. Alright, we did it. Tell me why. We finished it. Oh my god, that was actually really, like... Actually, it was really emotional. Wow. Wow. What a great game. I actually think... in some ways, this is like... return to form for me with Don't Nod, because I've only played, for context, I've only played Before the Storm, Captain Spirit, The Adventures of Captain Spirit, and the original Life is Strange. The original Life is Strange, I think, is phenomenal. The other two games I think are good, but I definitely wouldn't say they're like my favourite things. I wouldn't say they're great, but they're still good. This is the first time where I felt like properly sucked into something like this again by them, to a point where I genuinely would recommend this to people. It's a very good game. It's a great game. In fact, I think it's really good. I think it covers all of its topics and themes very, very well. I think that it approaches things like grief and a lot of the like hard steps that you might have to take to process that, whether that's, you know, trauma or you know, like even just bringing up really necessary topics like, you know, there are people out there that can help you with these sort of things, and you know, it's very interesting to have the two main characters go through their own senses of reinventing themselves and trying to find a way to move on from something so like earth-shattering to them, right? It's interesting. It's really interesting. Yeah, I don't have a lot more to say than that. I just really, really liked it. I thought it was great. Yay, GG's. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know if I want to let the credits roll or not. I don't want there to be, I don't want people to not get credited for stuff. I usually let the credits roll because I like people to get their, you know, their names represented. I think it's yeah, it's nice to have, it's nice to have in there, you know? I also don't think this music's DMCA. But yeah. I'm trying to think of what I'd give this game now. So, if you're unaware, I came to a conclusion recently that, like, I have a harder time categorizing a game by numbers alone. By like as in like a rating, right? So like, I wouldn't just be able to be like, bam, that's a 7.7 out of 10. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, or like a 7, just a 7 out of 10 or whatever, right? So in order to help me come to terms of what I think a game is, I try and break it down by like what word I'd associate it with, and then I've attributed a certain word with a certain score. So I think I'd put this in like great somewhere, and great is about an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I'd say it's an 8 out of 10. Or a great out of 10. But yeah, this is really good. Really, really good. And the fact it's free, like a good... Like... Was it free for a whole month? It was like a free game for like a lot of people. I really recommend it. It's so good. It's so good. If anything, I wish I'd picked it up sooner. Because like it's so interesting. It's such an interesting game. Were you the one that likes the chibi robo games? I love them aesthetically, and I like that whole world and the weirdness of it. I've never beaten one though. I've never actually like beaten any of them. Okay, apparently, or... It's all good, dude, it's all good. Am I about to hear some exciting news about Chibi Robo coming back? Some of the devs, it's all good. J-Boogie, you got through it, it's all good. Some of the devs of Chibi Robo formed a new team and have a Kickstarter for a spiritual successor. I love the sound of that. What was there? There was a game that was like that for Banjo-Kazooie, wasn't there? It had like a bunch of the old Rare stuff before Microsoft acquired them. That sort of like formed to make it. It had like a ukulele, was it? Was it ukulele? I remember there being like a gecko or something. It was ukulele? Okay. But yeah, that's interesting. I don't know a lot about ukulele actually. It's weirdly hard for me to say as well. Ukulele, 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 even though it's literally an instrument. The game will be called Ko-Robo. Very interesting, okay. I mean, I'd be down to check that out. Honestly, I love that there's a lot more, like... There are a lot of indie devs that are embracing, like, the Nintendo-inspired stuff. Like, the Extreme at the moment on Steam. I keep seeing a lot of games that are taking back, like, the N64 art style and putting it into, like, new platformers, or... there's a lot of games, like, RPGs that are imitating Mario RPG now. Oh, not Mario RPG, sorry. Like Mario, Paper Mario, right? It's cool. I wanted to like Yuka, but the level design wasn't great. I heard that it was a bit mixed, actually. Yeah, it looked cool. I like the idea of like them coming back with something conceptually, but yeah, you know, I heard it was a bit mixed too. Yeah. All right. Allison was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. Okay, most people went with Tom's. Interesting. Allison was influenced by Tom's testimony. Twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. I love that. Eddie was relieved that Allison accepted responsibility in the murder. Okay. Sam felt understood by Allison. Michael felt close to Tyler. We went with the majority for all of those. Hell yeah. And I love that they have this come up every time. I think this is very important that they have like a way to be like, if you're, you know, I don't know the best way to put it really, like a way to, if their game covers a subject matter that might be quite life-threatening, or it might be quite maybe relative to the person playing it, I love that games do actually provide that, or go that extra step to be like, these are the services that are out there if you are, you know, if you need to seek somebody for this, you know. I think that's always a really positive thing. Alright, well that was Tell Me Why, everybody. Thank you for being here, guys. Just Kill J Boogie, thank you for hanging around. Jess, Ray, thank you for being about earlier too. Before we leave, before we end for today, because we have just finished a game, it means we have to spin the wheel. Now, for anyone who is unaware of the changes we've made, not every game will now have a wheel going forward. I'll try and very quickly go through this system, but we have a bog standard voting system now, basically, for most of our different game segments that we've got going on. So our current long game is Baldur's Gate, and there's now a long game or a Mahusive Games panel on the sheet. If you do exclamation mark sheet, you can see what games are there. Anything over 50 hours will go in there. We have, on Wednesdays, we have short games. Now, short games will remain on a wheel, like they are now. But you will not be able to vote for short games past the initial vote it gets for it being added to the list. So you can suggest a short game in the suggested game channel point redemption, but you won't be able to vote for it past the initial thing of it being added on. But every single short game will have an equal chance of being picked. So that's the way we're doing that. Thursday will be throwback games, so any game that's older than 10 years old and isn't 50 hours long will be chucked into this category, and it works the same as the massive games. Whatever has the most points is going to be picked next. And same goes for recent-ish games, so it's anything from the last 10 years that isn't that's under 50 hours, and doesn't categorize as a short game. It's a confusing system. I promise it will make sense the more we do it. But yeah, I feel happier with this. I think that it just means that people get to see the games they like genuinely want to vote for. A lot more, or at least it rewards people for being regular viewers, right? I think that's a nice way of doing it. Anyway, alright. Here are all of the current games we got on the list. We have Vember. We have What Remains of Edith Finch. We have A Little to the Left. We have Alba. We have Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. We have Dynamite Cop. Figment: Journey into the Mind, I think it's called. Inside. Jasant, A Little Gator Game. Little Nightmares. Nights into Dreams. Oxenfree. Panzer Dragoon Remake. Tacoma. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. And Universe for Sale. I might have said that that last one twice, but whatever. Alright. What are we playing next? We're playing Figment. Journey into the Mind. So, I don't know a lot about this game. I believe this was on here the first time the wheel was conceived. It teased you. You nearly got Dynamite Cop. Yeah, in my head I was thinking, damn, we nearly had Dynamite Cop already. It nearly happened. Amazing. So, Figment: Journey into the Mind is 5 to 6 hours long. Let me just bring it up on Steam. So it is an indie action puzzle game. I believe it's just called Figment, actually. I don't know where the Journey into the Mind bit came from. But anyway, Figment is what we're playing next. It's on Steam if people want to go have a look at it. It came out in 2017. And yeah. Alright, good stuff. Well, I will see you all. I may or may not stream tomorrow, I don't know yet. But I'll definitely be back Tuesday for some Baldur's Gate 3. So regardless, I hope you have a good start to your weeks later with Monday. Hopefully it's not a busy one. And yeah, I will see you next week for whenever I see you. Have a good one. Bye bye.